Hello there, everyone. This is Neko here, getting ready to play The Infected. Woohoo! Today I'm going to be showing you two building techniques for building roofs and all that fun crud, because I need to at least start getting it going. And I'm still in the process of setting up my wiring. As you can see here, we've got a little bit set up. These are going to be all my light setups. We're going to have interior, we're going to have, blacksmith, what do you call it? Grinder room, this room, that room, kitchen room, this fun stuff. I will also tell you interior lights. They're not as bright as I had hoped. As you can see here, this helmet light can pretty much hit all the way back over into that corner, and it can basically guarantee to hit as you can see here, if we look, at least, let's say a 3x3, if not a, what is this, 1 2 3 4 5 6, so we can say that about a 6x6. Even if we get close up, yeah, even if we get close up, it still hits at least a 2x2, and it's bright as hell. So if we could have, and I'm only about, let's say, about two walls away. So if they allowed this to do the same thing, so this is two away. If it could light up the same intensity as this here, in other words, this like 2x2 little area, if I was to stick it there, that would be great, but sadly it doesn't. So I'm going to have to stick about one every other one of these. So yeah, I'm going to go turn that off real quick and go to sleep and all that fun cred. Because, yeah. Oh, turn that all off. They should impale themselves on the spikes, I'm hoping. I haven't put any doors here. Perfect. Alright, we'll go to sleep to them crying. Don't you love crying zombies or enemies? And wake up. Oh, sweet. We have a horde attack on top of a horde attack. Just what everybody wants. The question is, where are they coming from? And okay, guys, you can shut up now. Thank you. Where are they coming from? That's my question. Oops. They all impelled themselves. And, I completely forgot I had I was pretty much prepped. I wasn't expecting there to be an attack. So let's just end this crying fest here, because there's just way too many of them. Are you done? Are there any more? Are we getting a second wave? I still hear music. The idiot must be over there attacking one of my structures over there. Depending on what they drop. Oh, yay, music's gone. Ooh, nails. I'm gonna need to dig up or grab whatever the hell here. I wasn't expecting there to be a... Ooh, aluminum. For now, we're just gonna store all that in there, and then we'll come back for whatever the hell we need, and then, yeah, mine. Oh, plastic. I'm gonna need that. Actually, I don't need it, but I can sell it. I don't... Oh, there's the idiot. And I have too many of these on hand. Okay, we need to empty a tiny bit of room, so let's just do that. And we can throw that onto here. Pick that up. There we go. I'll clean this up later. And let's go put this guy out of his misery. Ow. Stupid. And that is why I turned the stupid, what do you call it? Their ability to destroy things off. I hate it because I wouldn't have known he was attacking any of that, and he would have destroyed at least a few of those, and I would have lost hours upon hours of work, and that would have made me cry. Alright, anyways, now that that's all dealt with, they're all dead, this is cleaned up. Can we finally get into what I planned to do? Alright, we got some of that cred there. So, for those of you who want to build roofs, some of you don't have problems with it because you don't know how to get rid of the gap that forms in between them. And what I mean by that is when you go to place down this, not right there. Can we get this to, oh, there, and then raise it up and there. So most of you may not know how to deal with this issue. Well, the way you deal with it and make it look nice is not this. This isn't it. As you see, that doesn't work. What you want to do is walls, and depending on the size of this and what you want for your looks, you can do interior foundation, interior, or you could also do the wood half, or let's get this built real quick. We're gonna need clay, logs. I have a few things. I'll throw this in here, and then you could, do I have it on me? Yes. So what you can do is also this. Is concrete, brick, wood. You can change it to brick, wood, concrete. You could also do this. And then you can upgrade this, which, do I not have the... Ah, half wall. There we are. I chose the wrong one. And then you can choose the interior, you can choose these things, the colors. So if you want to add color to this, you can. Personally, I like this one the best because you don't notice the green stuff. I wish there was one of these textures minus the green moss. And then you can have a nice looking place like this. As you can see right here, it looks nice. Ta-da! Anyways, and then from there, if you want to do corners are going to require a little bit more finesse. So let's actually first get the roofs into here. We're going to want one of these. Oh no. Am I going to really... Flip nuggets. Am I going to really have to delete this? Let's see. You know what? I can replace it if anything. So grab you. If so, that means that's a ridiculous number of these. I'm gonna have to go and fix and clean up and blah blah blah. Oh, you mother flip nuggets. Really? Alright. I was hoping I didn't have to do that. I really wish there was a way to make these work without having to do all that crud. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of building and crud here, and then let's get the, what is it, ceilings, this, get this thrown back in. Yay! So let's do the same thing over here. FU roofs, we'll get this right there. And then depending on how you want to build this, you can continue with the round foundation like this, or whoop, I forgot, I reloaded the game. Or you can go in, once you get to a certain point, you can actually then move into this here. So you can have the curves right here, and then you can switch into the triangles, and that will make things a little bit easier to deal with. And then from there, you can plan out this, and then we can throw in another little V into here. Thankfully, once you reach a certain point or a certain height, you can effectively not have to do that anymore. And then you can continue to build on. Now, once you get to this point, you have a couple of options on what you want to do, what you can do. And that is this. You can either put one of these down, which will cover it, or you can put one of these down. Oh. Here, let me... Right. Basically, once you build one of these, you can then slap one of these and then have a half wall hanging down like this. For me personally, I kind of enjoy having it like this, because then this is a nice little tunnel and you can hide things in here. Like you store batteries, on that other fun crud. Let's get this all plopped in, and then we can fill in underneath. Get this rebuilt again. And there we go. So that there, this is one building technique. This is how you build if you want to build your walls and roofs and stuff, if you want to do the gap. Now there's another method, and that one's going to be a little bit of a pain, and we'll go play with that one down below. Let's just get this all filled in. Do I not? Alright. And then let's get the one underneath. I'm gonna have to basically do this across everything. I just wanted to show you guys how I do all this fun crud. Dang it. And then from there we can alright, we're gonna carry that with us. We're gonna go down. Oh, actually, how much does it take to make one of these? 10. So yeah, I prefer not to waste the clay, but oh well. So let's grab this, and I'll show you the other method. Don't worry about this here. I'm using those as a marker guide because, as I told you earlier with the lights, I have to go basically every other one. So you'll see that I have one here, and then there's a gap or whatever foundation or whatever ceiling here, and then there's another one, then a gap, and then another one. That's the plan for my lights. I'm gonna be deleting these once I've got them all these rigged where I want them. Then I can fill them in and wire them up as needed. So that's what I'm doing up here, and yes, it is one hell of a mess. I'm gonna wait to fill in here until I've gotten at least everything set up. That way I don't have to delete, rebuild, whatever. But yeah. Alright. And for those of you who've made it this far, if you want to be able to carry 14 logs, you simply just pick up the log cart and then right click. Ta-da! And now you're carrying 14 because there's 11 on the cart and 3 in your hand. Although, don't let go of the cart until you're at the destination you wish, because as you can see, once you drop it and then you try to pick it up, ta-da! You can't pick it up. Woo! But anyways, so don't run down this. Running down this is deadly, very deadly, and it's not something I want to experience. All right, so we're gonna find a quick little open spot to build, and this is gonna be method number 2 that you can use to build a roof. So you're gonna need foundations. Now the height is up to you. This is just an example, so we're gonna plop one of these down. Throw in some of these, throw in some of this, because we need to get a wall. Do I want to? Yeah, I might as well. And then a roof or a ceiling. Yeah, a roof. And then logs. So for this part, there's a method. The other way you wanna, if you don't like the gap and you do want the ability to do that, as you can see here, this raises too high to achieve what I'm trying to show you. So this is where you need to take advantage of this thing. Right down here is toggle foundation snap. Now the problem with this is, as you can see here, there is no accurate way to do this, which means if you have extreme OCD and stuff with like building roofs and stuff, this isn't gonna be fun because it's gonna be tedious and stuff. But anyways, if I do this correctly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be where I need this to go. Should. Now, this is where it gets expensive. If you don't... Now, I can't guarantee for uneven grounds what the exact number is, but when you have even grounds, this is roughly what it should be. I can't guarantee. We're gonna go chop some trees because this is where it gets expensive, because you have to build all this fun little foundation crud in order to achieve achieve a smooth roof, and even then it's not 100% smooth. And yeah, this is why I asked the developer, who I haven't actually personally asked them. I've made suggestions on my videos. Whether or not the developer watches, that's, who knows. Sometimes I feel like they do, and sometimes I feel like they don't. And sometimes it all depends on how hard or easy the things are. But I'm still hoping that we can at least find control, because the developer already has the find control. They just need to have it where you can do it while snapped. That is the thing, because as you just saw, I basically fine controlled this. Now I'm hoping I have this set at the right height. It looks like I should. I might have been one snap short. If so, yeah. But this is the idea. And then from there, you get roofs, and then bam. It looks like I may have been one tick short, as you can see. And then we'll throw this all in here and then show you what it looks like. maybe it's perfect. Nope. Alright. Dang it, we're underneath here. I chose the worst spot to build. Here, let's see if we can get this. I wish this could turn better, but hey. Now let's see if we can hop on this, bring this. Love nuggets. I was hoping to bring this up. You know what? I've got some chests over here. I should got some planks. I should have enough to build a couple of chests. 5, 10. I need 8, so that should be enough. And we'll be able to more accurately see this. Placeables. This is why I want a ladder. One of those movable ladders, not one of the ground ladders that we were given stationary. Alright, I should be able to jump up on this. Jump on that. This is basically how you can make a ladder, but you gotta be careful because if you fall, you can go splat. And going splat is not fun. Trust me. I've done it like 3 times on video. Yeah, as you can see, I'm 1 tick under. This is where it can get expensive. As you can see here, I didn't save the game, and I have autosave on, so even if I did, so for this area, for this setup, that would have been 9. This is why I don't use this method. If you're gonna use it, I recommend having autosave off and save each time. And if you're gonna try and achieve this, you're going to have to literally plan out the blueprint of the thing. In other words, you will have to place this down first. Then once you've placed it down, then you're gonna have to then build in and then once you've done that, you can then delete and delete, and there you go. You now have basically a flat roof. If you do it right. If you don't, you'll have this slightly weird little jagged position. Personally, I would have preferred this had to have been at this height, but above. At least then it would make a little bit more sense, especially when you have multiple. You have that little dip. It would look properly layered. This doesn't. But yeah, that's the 2 ways you can build roofs. And I was not expecting there to be rain and all kinds of other issues interfering with all this crud. I was hoping to actually have a decent build time and not have to worry about all this crud. But anyways, we're gonna delete this, delete all that fun stuff. Thank you for picking everything up. Now let's drop that, and well, that's the 2 ways you can build with a roof. Personal opinion, I like this little gap method thing that I showed you. This method over here, I personally like. First off, it's cheap. Second, it's easy. Third, it looks nice when you do it right. As you can see, I can throw in like this, and then I can throw in some paint down on the walls down here, and throw in some different looks and all that crud. And maybe even throw in some brick, and yeah. Anyways, we're gonna call it here, so if you guys enjoyed, please like. If you didn't, well, I understand. Not much happened other than me showing you a couple methods to build roofs. Now, for these, if you want to fill in the gaps for corners, you're going to need to place a roof piece here and a roof piece here. In other words, it gets a pain, and you basically get the idea. In other words, just place these to fill in the gaps. Alrighty, well, if you want to see more of this series, check out the in-screen credits. If you want to be added on to the in-screen credits like these people, make sure to please subscribe. After a certain period of time, I'll add you on. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed, and you come back for more. Also, I do play other games, so you can also check out my channel. Anyways, oh, actually, it's the end right now. Perfect timing. So, bye-bye.